Hello and welcome to another exercise. In this exercise, we're going to go ahead and do some site design around the house in Revit 2025. We're going to go from something like this to this. All right, and so go ahead, let's get to work. And go to a site plan, go project browser. From a project browser, pick up site plan. Once you are in a site plan, go to the property palette. From a property palette, look for the view range. If you come down right there, view range, click on edit, and then you have this window open up and basically tell you from a top view you are looking at this about 200 feet above the first floor, and that's what you see. So let's set the view depth to bottom of the footing. Click apply and click OK. Now once we have done that, let's select the edge of the roof right here and then right click and then hit override. If you find override right there, override graphic in view, and let's do it by category. And this new window open up. Down the bottom, see open the visibility, click on that. What we want to do right here, we like to see the edge of the exterior wall, so when we do our side we can tie into it. So I'm going to come up here where the wall is selected, and on a projection start surface, click on override, and let's select the line. We can go ahead and select 332 will be good, that's visible. Click OK. And then in the same area, go to transparency, override. Let's make it 50%, about 50%, whatever close you come to it. Got 52%, that's good enough. Okay, apply, okay. So now we have this. Let's deal with the skylight. Let's get rid of those skylights, just kind of hide them from view. Click on the skylight, right click, and hide in view by element. And do the same thing over here. Whoops, didn't mean that. Right click, hide in view by element. Okay, so now it should look like this. Okay, from here let's go to top here, find massing and site. Click on that. And then you can see that you have a model site right there. Click on Topo solid. Click on that. And then you have this right here, your ribbon changes. You're going to have a drawing tool right here. I'm going to make this small because I want to make my site big. So I'm going to select the rectangular tool. I'm going to go up here and make it as big as possible because I want to put a nice driveway in there. And click it, and then once done, click the check mark, green check mark, and it says, do you want to attach? You go, nah, I don't want you attached to the wall. And you're gonna get this warning, so just ignore it for now. And let's click away for now. And actually let's select it, I lied. Once this selected, come up to property palette right here, click edit type. And then in this new window, let's make the structure edit again. What we have selected, we want to call it earth. So I'm going to click right here with the structure category, select that and click the three dot next to it. And in here, type in earth. Actually, I have them right there. If you don't have it, just type earth and it will come up. And click on earth and click OK. And it should say earth. And let's set the thickness to 10 feet. 10 feet is good. 10 feet is 0 inches. You can make it 15, make it 5, whatever you want. So click OK. Highlight the top solar for overlap. Click OK. And we should have it right there. Good. Click apply. Click OK. Okay, while we're in this stage, let me show you something here. Let's go to the one of the elevation view. North is good. If we look at the elevation view right here, this is what we selected. The earth, our first level is right there. So we want our around your foundation. You want to be you want the ground to be lower than your foundation, so the water will not get into your basement or make the wall wet. Normally it's about 2.5 feet below the foundation is good. However, when you come up here, I'm in the wrong elevation. Let me switch to a south elevation. When we come up here, we can see that we got the garage. So we got to set our pad in front of the garage, same elevation as garage, so your vehicle come out. In here, normally when you design a garage, your garage is a little below, lower than your house, but then sometimes they are the same elevation. Anyway, so let's go back to our site plan where our topo solid is selected in a property palette. Come back to property palette, go all the way back to top. Right here, it said height offset 0, 0. Make that to a -2 feet. Make sure it's minus. So make it -2 spacebar 6, enter. That will make it -2 feet 6 inches. So now that we have done that, come up here. See right there it says add point, click add point. We're going to add a bunch of points. I'm going to make this bigger. So I'm going to make a point right here in the garage. Right there. I'm going to put one right there. I want to come out of the driveway, still be 0, so I'm going to put a point right here. And I want to put it right here, also want to be 0 at this location. And I'm going to come in here, I want to make a 0 here. And then I'm going to come back in here, I want to change this to -2 feet 6 inches at the edge of our exterior wall. Okay, so I got all these points. Let's just go ahead and fix this out, and we do add more points. So I'm going to click modify, modify element right there, and that will give me allow me to change this. Look at this. When I click on it, it will show me the elevation -2 feet 6 inches because that's where I set it up. So I'm going to make this to a 0, 0, enter, and I'm going to make this also to a 0, enter. I want to be 0 right here also, so my pad, it looks okay. 0, and make this 0, and make this 0 also. And I'm going to put a pad here. Then we're going to go ahead and gradually decrease the elevation. It's just like in a site design. So these are all -2 feet 6 inches. It's going to be big drop off here. So you can change this to -1 feet 6 inch if you want. So it's a little bit more gradual. Then the rest of it's going to be -2 feet 6 inches. We'll add more point later on. Let's just go ahead, click away. See how this look like in a 3D view. So if I look at the 3D view, we set our pad to be 10 feet thick. And right here we made some changes, but I want to go ahead and make the rest of the property graded. So go back to the site plan again and click add point. This time I'm going to point I'm going to put right outside, so I'm going to make a nice gentle slope all the way to the edge of the property. I'm going to put one right here, put one right here, right here, right here, here, here. Okay, and I'm going to add modify sub element. One of the thing is in here it was coming up. I should put another point right here, but I guess it'll be okay. You might have a little drop off here. This is 0 going all the way to -2.6. So I'm going to sub element, let's see what they are. That's -2 feet 6 inch. That's good. -2 feet 6 inch. I'm going to decrease right here, make this 3 feet 6 inches. So I'm going to click right here and make it -3 feet space 6 inches. While I'm there, let's go ahead and highlight it, and there are many different ways you can copy and paste. You can copy to the clipboard, so I'm gonna push the control button, control C, and then come over here and click on it, control V, paste it back in here. I'm going to do the same thing here, and you can do the same right there depending on your design. Whoops, didn't change that. Okay, leave this at -26. Good. So now let's look what we have here. Go back to 3 view, and that's not too bad. You see, we got a big area. And what I want to do here is right here. If we look at this, our foundation, let me change the shading. You can see the foundation right there. And of course we have to put a stairsway here to come out. We'll do that later, but right now we do the side design. And if we look at the back side of this, we're going to see the foundation wall, which is clearly visible. That's good. That's what we like to see. And then the property is basically draining water away from the house. It's not going toward the house. It's kind of flat right here. We could have made it a little bit steeper, but that's fine. It's just we kept it as a flat. Okay. Right now, the way we have it, this 10-foot layer going through our basement, so we got to excavate the basement. Let's go to the basement area and draw a section. If you don't know how to draw a section, you can go to view, and from view you can pick a section, and then you can draw a section like that. So if I click on one of these sections, and you can see there is a the basement is solid, it's not void, and we need to excavate this stuff. So to do this, we're going to go ahead and go to the massing site again. From there, go right here where it says in place mass. Make sure you click the in place mass, not place mass, in place. Click that one, and then you will get the window open up, says massing, shows massing enabled. Revit has enabled the show mass model. Click closed. The reason I don't have it because I'm doing this is the second time I'm doing this. And name your mass. This is a basement, so we're gonna call it basement area, and click OK. Then your ribbon is gonna change. Select the line option. Actually, go to the basement floor and then select the line option. And you want to outline where you want this excavation. You know there's no basement underneath the garage, so I'm going to just go outside the perimeter of the foundation. Select those, outside corner. Okay, and hit modify right here, or click escape twice. So while right in this mode, move your cursor. You can see right there. Once that lights up, select what we have just done, and you should be able to see this. And this right here, go click create form, and click void form. And you should see this. And then we're going to go into the south elevation and grab this. We want our void be from the basement floor to the first level. So I'm going to grab this and bring it to the first floor. Good. So we are in modify tab. And if you go to cut right there, and then select the void, that we created. See if you can find it. Right there. That's the void. Select it. And then select the topo solid. And hopefully this will work. Cancel. Okay. Here we go. So now let's go to the cross section. And you can see the basement we took excavated. Although we didn't finish it, there's some they found. You can see the foundation wall still there. You can clean that up easily. Basically, do the same thing we did. All right, let's go ahead and put a driveway in. So from a site plan, go ahead and select the topo solid. Basically, clicking on this side here. So it's like this, and then your ribbon changes. From up here, use subdivide. Up here, and then your ribbon changes. We have the drawing tool. The drawing tool we're going to use. Remember, we're going to put the garage is about 2-car garage. Let's put a pad in front of it, and then we connect the driveway to that. So I'm going to use a rectangular. That's good right there. And then I'm going to hit spline line right there. Click that one. And what you're going to do is try to line up with the garage. I'm just going to make a curve out of it here. I want to make sure I have the whole site. There we go. So I'm going to line up right there. Come up and make sure you go edge of the driveway. Click on that. And come out straight. Right here. And keep going, so you have keep going straight, so you have a nice curvature right there. Click right there, then shoot up straight, come up here. Click right there and go. I'm going to go straight for a while, and then I'm going to curve back down here. And I'm going to click right there, and I'm going to hit enter. See how it came out. So this is a nice driveway. The kids will have fun going down, up and down like this. This is a horizontal curve, by the way, it's not vertical. So now, when we do this, let's come back and put the, we want to make sure our driveway is about 20 feet wide, because we got 2-car garage, 2 vehicles. You need to be able to comfortably pass each other when they're coming out. And 24 is good, but 20 is good. 20 will still do. So I'm going to come in, click the pick line right there. Offset line, and then come up here, make the offset 20 feet 0 inches, 20, enter. So now when I'm going to click on this line, which side you want to put it? I'm going to put it on this side. So click on that, and there's our second line. One of the things is you're going to have a lot of fun with this, because sometimes this program could be frustrating. You cannot hit check mark until a lot of stuff is, this loop is closed and there's an overlap here. We got to fix this. So I'm going to go ahead, come back, click on line tool. See if I can put a line between these two right there. Okay, so that's done. Let's get rid of this one here. All right, and here we gotta clean this up right there. Gotta delete this line right there. Oh, come on, let's delete it. Now we're gonna connect it with the tool line right here. Okay, we should be really good, because now the loop is closed, everything is good. And click the check mark and cross your finger. Yes, so that worked good. Now we have this, and this is our driveway. And take a look at the 3D, and you can see our driveway. The pavement is kind of gray color. You can change the color you want. Notice right here the pavement is about 1 foot thick, because if I select the pavement right there, and it says the subdivide height is 1 thick. In real life, if you do a pavement, it's probably about 4 or 5 inches, then you back them off with gravel, crushed gravel, or the grass. So in here, we're going to go ahead and make this a thin layer. While you're at this mode, come up here at the property palette, make that 1 foot 0 inch to 0 space 1 inch. So that's basically 1 inch. And see, it became thin. And if you want to change the color, category right here, click on the material category and click on that. And then we're going to go ahead and type asphalt. Not asphalt shingle. You come up down here is the asphalt pavement, click on that and hit the arrow so it can goes up into the material library. Now you can click on that and click apply. And before you click OK, you can change the color if you want. They had them as a gray. You can make them darker. Let's make a little bit darker than what they had. That's better. Click OK, apply, OK. And if we go to 3D, let's see how it looks. There is a 3D, never mind. Okay, let's put a sidewalk in here. We can put a sidewalk on this side, coming out of the house, so you can use a side. We can connect these two together. One of the things we can do is, again, highlight this, subdivide, and then I'm going to use a pick line and make a 5 foot. Normal sidewalk is about 5 feet wide anyway. So we're going to come in here and click this line. It does it in a segment, remember, right there. Okay, that's fine. Click whatever is available to you. That's good. That's good. Nothing there. That's good. I don't see anything out here. There. That's good enough. So come back and here, use this tool right there. It says, can't read it. Tangent connection, end connection right there. Click on that. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick this end and pick this end that will connect it. Pick this end. Pick that end. And in here we're going to pick this. Pick this. Should have lined up. It's okay. And now we want to go ahead and put a click the pick line. This time make the offset 0. So we're going to pick these line right there, right there, right there, right there. You notice we just have to connect these area again. So I'm going to go ahead connection right there. So, and here, if you don't close the loop, it will give you a hard time. It won't let you do the check mark. You have to be patient with this program. It has its own temper sometimes, until you really get good at it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit modify. I'm going to close this line right here. Hit the line option. Click that. I should see anything here too. Okay. Here's our sidewalk. Let's see if we can do it. Line cannot intersect each other, and the highlighted lines. Where's the highlighted lines? Oh, right here. That's what it's talking about. Okay, let's fix this. I'm going to delete that, see what was there before. Okay, there was two lines on top of each other, so you might have the same difficulty I had. And loop is not done, so let's go back, put the loop. I thought there was complaining about was right here. So we got to put the loop back in. Okay, let's hit the check mark. Finally it worked. So you're gonna find yourself a lot of headache like this, but again, practice, you get better. And let's go ahead while we're here. So this is selected. We're gonna make this again 1 inch thick, 0 space 1, enter. And the category, let's click on the category and go to a sidewalk concrete. See if we have a concrete cast in place. Yeah, that will do. Concrete cast in place. Click on that and click OK. Before you click OK, let's check the color. The color is gray. All right, make it a little bit lighter gray so it's kind of distinguished from the pavement. Click OK there. Apply and OK. See, let's look at it in 3D, see what the color look like for now. Okay, so there's the sidewalk and there's your pavement. Now we're gonna work on this grass. See if we can find put a grass the rest of the area. Put a couple of trees down too. Okay, we're almost there. Let's make this to a grass surface. Before we do that, let's see if we have any grass out there. Go up to the Manage tab. From the Manage tab, go to the Material. Click on the Material. And type in grass up here. Nothing in here. So there's grass here. Click on the grass. And load it up there. Now we have it. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to modify. From a modify, come up here. You see this right there? It says paint. Click on the paint, and we're gonna click on the grass, and hopefully this will work. We're just gonna go ahead and click the surface. Okay, now click done. You notice our grass is green. Let's it's not green, I mean our grass is gray. So let's find out what happened. Click on manage, go back in the material and click on the grass, and the color is gray. Let's check, and if we do the click on the rendering part, it's kind of dark green, but you can't see it. Let's change the color and make it a little bit right here. This color changes right there. Make it a little brighter so you can see it better. I think that's better. Click OK, click apply, click OK, and you can see it looks a little bit better this way. You can do a lot of fun stuff with it here, and another thing you can do, click masking inside. Let's put a couple of trees down here, and we can put a tree right there. And we can put one right here, put one next to the house, and you can put one over there too. Click OK, and let's look how we can make them realistic, see what it looks like. You can see when you hit realistic, it matches the color of the dark grass. But if you come back in here, make it consistent color, it comes out like that. I don't like the trees though. Shade it. But anyway, let's have fun with it, and this is it. Have a great weekend. Take care.